It's the 6th of September, and the Indiana Fever are set to clash with the Minnesota Lynx in a game that's sure to keep everyone on their toes. The Fever have been on a tear since the All-Star break, showing impressive form and determination. Meanwhile, the Lynx, always a tough opponent, are ready to challenge the Fever's momentum and make their mark. With Cailtin Clark leading the charge, the Fever have been electrifying, and Clark is on the verge of breaking records for the fastest to 100 career threes. The Lynx will be looking to disrupt her rhythm and prove their mettle. So without further ado, let's jump into this thrilling matchup and see what unfolds. The action kicks off with Lexi Hull grabbing possession and charging down the court, slicing through the defense with a burst of speed to score a slick two-pointer. Aaliyah Boston, receiving a sharp pass, nails a stunning shot from under the hoop. The Fever surge ahead with a swift 4-point lead, setting the stage for an intense battle. Napheesa Collier gets the Minnesota Lynx on the board, sinking both free throws with impressive precision. The Fever's lead expands as Alana Smith drains a three-pointer, but Aaliyah Boston responds quickly, capitalizing on 2 key rebounds from Lexi Hull, showing the Fever's determination. Kelsey Mitchell, one of the game's greatest players, drills a deep three-pointer, only for Napheesa Collier to fire back with a smooth jumper. Mitchell isn't done yet. She follows up with a composed layup that adds to her tally. Cailtin Clark dazzles with a jaw-dropping assist to Boston for another crucial two-pointer, showcasing her playmaking skills. Kayla McBride keeps the Lynx in the hunt with a timely three-pointer, igniting the crowd. Just when it seemed like the Fever had control, Collier strikes again, this time off a rebound, closing the gap and raising the stakes. Clark responds with a challenging two-pointer, but misses her next attempt. However, she makes up for it by sinking both free throws, gaining momentum and reigniting the Fever's energy. Clark, riding the wave of confidence, nails a spectacular three-pointer, but the Lynx are quick to respond with a counterattack. Undeterred, Clark finds Kelsey Mitchell for a seamless two-pointer, adding to the Fever's score. Temi Fagbani secures a crucial rebound and puts up a two-pointer, pushing the Fever to a significant 11-point lead. But Cecilia answers with a sharp three-pointer, slicing into the lead and keeping the Lynx in the game. As the first quarter draws to a close, the Indiana Fever maintain their lead, showing no signs of letting up. The intensity remains high, and the excitement builds as the game continues to unfold. The stage is set for an epic showdown as both teams battle fiercely for dominance. The second quarter bursts to life as Napheesa Collier kicks things off with a forceful two-pointer, driving Lexi Hull to the ground in the process. Cecilia adds to the Lynx's charge with a sharp three-pointer, but Cailtin Clark is quick to retaliate, sinking a three-pointer of her own to keep the Fever in control. Natisha Hiedeman contributes with a challenging two-pointer, but Clark responds almost immediately, slicing through the defense for a spectacular layup. Dorka adds to the Fever's offensive display with a dazzling two-pointer and an and-one, showcasing her ability to perform under pressure. Hines Allen, determined to make her mark, forces a two-pointer, finally getting her first points of the night. But Erica Wheeler, with her trademark composure, counters with a quick two-pointer. Wheeler, showcasing her icy veins, fakes out her defender and nails a beautiful three-pointer, adding to the excitement of the game. Clark, coming off the bench, wastes no time making an impact, starting off with a smooth floater. Nalisa Smith adds another two-pointer to the Fever's tally and secures several key rebounds, maintaining Indiana's lead. Clark then fakes her opponent and delivers a precise pass to Boston, who immediately scoops it in for 2 points. Kelsey Mitchell and Cailtin Clark continue to prove their chemistry as one of the league's best duos. Mitchell makes a flawless pass to Clark, who responds with a stunning three-pointer. Napheesa Collier, however, quickly fires back, narrowing the gap with a well-timed shot. Boston continues to dazzle with her offensive prowess, faking a spin move and scoring a smooth two-pointer. As the quarter winds down, the Fever hold an 8-point lead, but Bridget Cailtin narrows the gap right before the buzzer with a clutch three-pointer, keeping the Lynx within striking distance. The intensity remains high as the second quarter concludes, setting up an exhilarating second half. As the third quarter kicked off, Minnesota's speed and intensity became undeniable. Courtney Williams immediately made her presence felt, threading a beautiful pass to Smith, who finished with a smooth two-pointer. Soon after, Williams added to the scoreboard herself, sinking a two-pointer with ease, and Bridget Cailtin quickly followed with another shot. Kelsey Mitchell, refusing to let the fever fade, drained a crucial three-pointer to get Indiana back in the game. But Minnesota was relentless. Napheesa Collier answered right back with a deep three of her own. Aaliyah Boston fought back for Indiana with a well-earned two-pointer, but the Fever's momentum was short-lived. Minnesota's confidence was visibly growing, their movements crisp and their passes sharp, leaving the Fever to struggle. Napheesa Collier was everywhere. She forced Aaliyah Boston into a tough position, nailing another two-pointer. With Courtney Williams feeding her, Collier drained yet another shot, extending the Lynx's lead to 8 points. Caitlin Clark provided a response, draining a critical three-pointer to cut into the lead. Courtney Williams fired back with a dagger of her own. Napheesa Collier blocked Caitlin Clark, sending her stumbling. As Clark tripped, Collier sprinted down the court to find Williams, who faked out her defender and finished with a two-pointer. Kelsey Mitchell tried to rally her team with 2 successful free throws, but Indiana couldn't keep up with Minnesota's relentless pace. The Lynx were attacking with ferocity at every opportunity, while the Fever struggled to catch their breath. Minnesota had taken full control, leaving Indiana searching for answers as the third quarter drew to a close. The fourth quarter kicked off with Kelsey Mitchell scoring a quick two-pointer, sparking hope for the Fever, but Napheesa Collier instantly responded for Minnesota. Lexi Hull then drained a three-pointer, cutting the lead to 9 points. Kelsey Mitchell followed with another three, and suddenly Indiana was back in the game. The crowd erupted as the Fever inched closer. Courtney Williams answered with a difficult two-pointer for the Lynx, but Caitlin Clark fired back with a stunning three-pointer, reducing the gap to just 3 points. Clark kept the momentum going, delivering a perfect pass to Aaliyah Boston, who converted with ease. But Williams came through for the Lynx again, sinking an aggressive three-pointer to maintain their lead. Clark found Nalissa Smith, who quickly passed to Kelsey Mitchell for another three-pointer, bringing the Fever within 1 point. Cailtin responded for Minnesota with a clutch three, pushing the lead to 4 points. As the game turned into a thrilling back and forth, Cailtin hit another three, but Boston replied with a two-pointer. Williams extended the lead with another three, putting Minnesota ahead by 8. Samuelson answered with a three for Indiana, but Cailtin, on fire, drained back-to-back threes to extend the Lynx's lead to 11. Hull fought back with a three of her own, but the Fever couldn't capitalize in the final 30 seconds, allowing Minnesota to secure a thrilling win. Napheesa Collier was undeniably the driving force behind the Lynx's triumph, delivering a dominant 26 points, 2 assists, and grabbing 10 crucial rebounds. Her relentless play turned the tide against the Fever. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark gave everything she had, matching Napheesa's performance with 25 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. But it wasn't enough to secure the win for Indiana. All right, that's all for this intense showdown. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed the breakdown, and we'll catch you in the next one.